Welcome to a Specialty Hybrids Plot Report. I'm Greenlight Agronomist Ryan Becker. Today's plot comes from Mercer County, Ohio, featuring products from 104 to 116 relative maturity range. In regards to plot details, this was planted west of Salina on a planting date of June the 6th. Population range was 33,000 with a previous crop of soybeans. The videos and images come from the best portion of the field, which coincided with the Puamo silty clay loam. This overview shot gives you a highlight of the overall plant health across all the different products stretching across the field. In regards to daily highs and low temperature ranges, it was a cool start to the season and maintained for most of June. July did rebound with a little bit of a heat wave to try to catch this late planting crop back up, but overall the middle part of the growing season was unseasonably cool in both highs and lows, with the most heat returning towards the latter part of the season, which coincided with our grain filling period, which likely limits the yields on this plot. In regards to total accumulated precipitation, got off to a little bit of dry start, but everybody in the area will remember the deluge that happened there in the middle part of June. And then after that, we basically tracked right along our 15-year accumulated precipitation average. So I would say that the plot never really experienced a excessively long dry period, but also never experienced a excess of moisture as well after that initial part of the season. This is a medium-sized plant with excellent stress tolerance and overall good disease package. It can definitely handle corn-on-corn rotations, but may look a little ratty come harvest time. Ear size is 16 around with a more elongated look. It's got excellent flex characteristics, so planting around that 33-ish thousand is more than enough. It dries down well for an early harvest option. A brand new 107-day, it's medium-sized with excellent agronomic ratings. Its late season health stands out in other plots, but not so much here due to the multiple fungicide passes prior to and after tasseling. Due to the missing plants, we really see this ear stretch out to 18 rows around. 16 is probably going to be more commonplace, but it has excellent grain quality and food grade potential. This is the shortest plant in the RM with above average stay green, but a touch worse than the 37A 369. It's a Florida class product, meaning that it's well rated on its agronomics as well as northern corn leaf blight and gray leaf spot. The ear is most commonly 16 around, but you can see some 18s. It has solid kernel depth and excellent dry down for the RM. To really go after yield with this product, probably need to push the populations a little bit. This is a brand new 109-day drought guard product, but its drought tolerance is probably still an unknown quantity. It's a taller plant with its stay green much improved by the fungicide applications. Its stalks aren't the greatest, so need to watch those late season as well. Ear size is 18 rows around with an elongated look that usually has some poor tip pollination and kernel fill. Its grain quality is also not the best and should probably be kept on the best acres. This is a tall, similar height product to the 39G 569. It's okay on disease and stay green, but again, the fungicide improves greatly. The stalk health is also a concern, but is obviously helped out by the fungicide application. Ear size is a robust 18 around and fills to the tip more consistently than the previous number. It's got excellent kernel depth for top end yield punch in this 110 RM. This tall upright leaf is an impressive looking plant. It looks this good even without the fungicide, but still responds incredibly well to that application, especially under gray leaf spot pressure. It's got go anywhere capabilities. It's 18 around on the ear size and pollinates and fills to the tip consistently. The only watch out being try not to leave it too long out in the field drying, but harvest in a timely manner. This is the tallest plant in the plot. Another product significantly improved by the multiple fungicide applications. It typically will lose its health much faster than the products around it. Overall, it has decent agronomics and foliar disease scores, even without that fungicide. Ear size is 18 around, though not as girthy as the 42A 843. Another one that always has that exposed cob at the end, and also has similar dry down to the 42A 843. This product is a shorter plant, but overall has excellent agronomic and foliar disease scores. It's made its name by handling stress and variability in the environments extremely well. The ear size varies from 16 to 18 around, but maintains its tip kernels much better than the previous entry. It's got solid grain depth and will be a much drier product than the 45A228. A much taller 115-day product, this one will stand out as having one of the best, if not the best, stay green and plant health scores in the late season maturity range. It will hold up for a late harvest extremely well. Ear size is 16 to 18 around, but seems to be more prone to tip back under stress than the 45A837. It's got excellent kernel depth and grain quality, and it's probably better to keep this on the higher yielding ground. Another short plant type in this maturity range, it has some excellent agronomics, but there are two caveats to that. It's a slight green snap concern where we'll probably see some plants snapping every year, as well as the gray leaf spot score is a little bit below average. Its ear size is a girthy 18 to 20 around that if it can maintain those kernels to the tip of the year, few products in the industry will be able to match it for yield. It's got excellent grain quality and kernel depth and needs to be put in a high yielding environment. That concludes the plot tour. Stay tuned for harvest results coming this fall.